New York, trying their absolute best to destroy the city in real time by, you know, appointing a mayor that's a communist, radical Islamist. But, you know, the government is doing their absolute best to cook New York in the best way possible, medium rare. So this is the Department of Homeland Security. New York's Canal Street is safer. You know why? Because 9 illegal aliens arrested have violent rap sheets, including robbery, burglary, domestic violence, assaulting law enforcement, counterfeiting, drug trafficking, drug possession, and forgery under Trump and Noam. Criminal illegal aliens are not welcome in the United States. New Yorkistan got cooked, and those bastards are gone. Now, this is Mamadou Ndoye, a criminal illegal alien from Mali. As you can tell by this picture, he's a very dark-skinned white man, issued a final order of removal by an immigration judge in 2008. He was arrested for crimes including assault, reckless endangerment, counterfeiting, third degree, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, narcotics, all that. And here's the next one. This is Mohammed Nidaye. He is clearly probably a white Christian, a dark complexion for a white Christian named Mohammed. Don't get me wrong, but he's probably a classic white supremacist. He's an illegal criminal alien from Senegal. Previous arrest for domestic violence, robbery, receiving stolen property, burglary, fraudulent accosting, forgery, counterfeiting, sale of a controlled substance, obstruction, and disorderly conduct. He should have been deported in 1995. Wow. This is the next guy, Abubakar Diakite, whatever the his name is. As you can tell, this is clearly a Hasidic Jew, a criminal illegal alien with previous arrests for counterfeiting. Over here, we have Serganine Diop. This over here, as you can tell, is a Christian housewife. Criminal illegal alien from Senegal entered the U.S. 2024 southwest border, previously released into the U.S. by Biden. Obviously, this is Alioune Sai. This is an illegal alien from Senegal, entered the U.S. in May 2023, failed to depart after his third visa expired. As you can see, this is a classic white supremacist groiper. Amadou Diallo is a criminal illegal alien from Guinea who entered the U.S. November 2021. Southeast border was released by Joe Biden administration into the interior of the country. As you can tell, if you look at this person's complexion, this is very, very clearly and obviously a black man. I'm sorry, this is a black guy. The rest of them, they're all white, straight men. Straight white Christians named Mohammed. This guy is a black man. This is Edie Sarr. Sarr! Do not redeem, Sarr! Oh, sorry. A criminal illegal alien from Senegal issued a final order of removal from a judge in 2010, previously arrested for obstruction, possession of forged document, counterfeiting, failure to disclose origin of drug possession, criminal possession of controlled substance, intent to sell. Sarr over here is now gone. This is Bokar Soko from and finally, everyone's favorite white man, this guy, Modo Maboop. He is clearly white as fuck. He's way too white, honestly. I've never seen a man this white. We need to start getting these white people out of the country. Now the point that I'm trying to make is all of these white people were arrested for violent crimes, including all sorts of drug trafficking and shit like that. And they were all supposed to be out of the country. They broke in here illegally, and they're being defended by the Democrats. The Democrats are actively running defense for every single one of these guys. All of these white guys are being literally defended by the leftoids constantly. They don't want ICE to deport people, but these people, who knows how much death and destruction they've actually caused. Right, they claim to be fighting for the rights of women, but these are actual domestic abusers that they're getting rid of. And I'm gonna be real, I'm not trying to be controversial here or anything, but it's almost like the left is a terrorist organization that is literally running defense for violent criminals to fuck up our country. It almost seems like that. Now, the Department of Homeland Security posted this image of all of these white people encased in ICE. Get it? ICE. All right. Anyway, whatever. They didn't. There's a government shutdown. All right. He's not getting paid. All right. Anyway. So anyway, Nick Shirley posts, "Bros got iced," which they did. Now we are going to be looking at Nick Shirley's video. He made a video going with ICE in the streets of New York. So we are going to be looking at that in more detail because this is actually diabolical, this entire situation. But first, I need to show you exactly what's going on with the illegals in the country because I do the breaking on-the-ground journalism that everyone needs. Definitely subscribe for some on-the-ground journalism. So these are Department of Homeland Security agents doing takedowns of illegals and rioters in New York City. That's right, baby. They've made it to New York. By the way, Zohran Mamdani, the guy who's probably going to be the next mayor of New York, directly said he wants to abolish prisons and feels like these people should not be they should not be in jail. He said jails make criminals sad, so therefore we should abolish all the prisons. Get him out! Deport! Deport! Bye! 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 Damn. That's rough, buddy. Look, I'm a very simple man. A very simple man. If you come into the country illegally, you leave the country. Either yourself, or we make you leave. With a sore butt. That's right. He's taking the sore butt route, and that's what's happening. If you F around, you do find out. Obviously, the New Yorkers are running defense for the criminals because that's what leftists do. All right, these are, like, dude, all these illegal aliens, don't you understand that all these illegal aliens, they're voters for Zohran Mamdani? What do you mean? He gets the illegal aliens to vote for him, obviously. You didn't see the polls? So this is clearly what we're seeing. Ah, yes. Yeah. And, of course, the actual mob of New Yorkers are against this because they've been brainwashed by the media that they should be running defense for the drug trafficking, illegal alien, terrorist, pedophiles. And this is one of the women that was unfortunately brainwashed by the media or college or whatever. And honestly, brainwashing is sad. But she should go to jail anyway. Obstruction of justice. Put her in the slammer. Throw her in the hole. I'm sorry. I don't care. You're an adult. You made your own choices. Your own decisions. You have free will. Free will's a bitch. Because now we treat you like a human. Yeah, I'm sorry. Right? So look at this. This is clearly someone that has been completely lobotomized by the school system. Convinced that she's defending good guys. She's literally out here fighting with law enforcement. For the sake of unironic wife-beating drug traffickers. These people should all go to jail. I don't know why we're not taking this more seriously. I don't care, bro. Yeah, all the sluts for Palestine or whatever the fuck they are these days, jail. I don't care. Right, and they're all dude, it's all women. It's all white women, bro. They're all just chasing the agents, yelling and screaming at them. Like, it's insane that we live in a reality that this is what's happening, and it's purely and utterly because the media manipulates them. Right? They've activated Antifa, and these bitches be crazy. Like, you understand? Like, these are actual pedophile, wife beating, domestic violence, robbery, burglary, drug trafficking. Like, these are awful people. Who knows how many lives they've ruined? And they're being defended by the mass of manipulated, empathetic white women. Like, look at it. Literally, it's literally like 80% white women. Is it worth the paycheck? They're literally deporting like terrorists. Selling your soul. I don't know, every time I see like a whole gaggle of women like this, I'm like, damn, do you realize how happy they would have been if they would have just been really proficient at making sandwiches for a husband that they love and respect and also raise children? Like, they would have such good lives. They would have such good lives, and instead they are miserable little bitches living in their divorced reality mind bubble. That's crazy. Dude, it's literally all white women. This is crazy. You want women to be in kitchen? These women. Anyway, moving on. So this is a story that's honestly really tragic. A U.S. Marshal ended up getting shot because an illegal alien rammed their truck into a ICE officer people.
This is a Fox News alert. This is video that we just have in from moments ago from Los Angeles. This is according to multiple ICE and Fox News sources. A U.S. Marshal and an illegal alien were both shot in L.A. this morning. It was during an immigration operation. Both at this time, we are told, have non-life-threatening injuries. Fox is told that federal agents surrounded and boxed in a target. That target then rammed federal vehicles in an attempt to escape. The feds fired their weapons. One U.S. Marshal was hit in his hand in what initially appears to be a bullet ricochet. The target criminal alien was hit in the elbow, we are told. Both expected to be okay, and they are at the hospital.
Thank God. We need him to be well so that we could deport him in a cast. U.S. Marshal has been shot after an illegal alien rammed a federal vehicle this morning in Los Angeles during an immigration enforcement operation. It's insane. I like, dude, really, pray for the heroes that are putting their bodies on the line to protect our country. This is crazy. It really is. It's insane. Thank God everyone's okay. But realistically, this is not normal. And it's not normal that they are completely and utterly vilified by the media in every possible way. Now, like, if you don't think that this is an actual terrorist threat in our nation, this is like actual munitions going on at a violent riot. This was yesterday, by the way. Dude, what is this? We don't need to live like this, man. We don't need to live like this. These people need to be in jail, all right? Like, it's so frustrating. It's unbelievable. So, yeah, they do need the National Guard. But what do you mean? The media said it was a peaceful protest. Yeah, anyway, now here's the really craziest part. Apparently, Portland police are helping Antifa against the Department of Homeland Security agents. It looks like there's almost some sort of civil war breaking up. It almost looks like an insurrection.
So he tried to get in my face and try to make me fight. I'm not going to fight for them. I'm not a Nazi officer. Put your hands on me, there's going to be a problem. But at the end of the day, I'm peacefully protesting. I'm peacefully showing.
Now this is crazy.
I got a reputation, though.
This is insane.
I interviewed everybody down here. I interviewed the police, everybody down here about why they down here, what they down here.
So it looks like.
My name is Tennessee.
What is this all about?
My Instagram is Gamer.
Oh my God.
Thank you, man.
Is that not mega suspicious? Is this not insanely suspicious? Where it looks like the police are taking videos of like working directly with the Antifa people? Like, it almost seems like there's something crazy going on. Why do you believe that the Dems all of a sudden started around 2010 would defend illegal strands and stop focusing on economic issues, only focus on social issues? That's actually a really good question, Mr. Chatter. I can answer that in 2 sentences. The first reason is because they're the party of the rich. They don't want to start working on actual economic issues because they want their rich donors to be on their side, which is why the majority, 90% of billionaires, are leftists. Pretty weird how that happens, because they would much rather make believe that they care about social issues, which is free to care about, than actually care about economic issues, which means their super big donors are actually gonna maybe have to pay more taxes. So that's the first answer. The second answer is because, essentially, by pushing all of these social issues, do you know what they've developed? They've developed a vampiric society. They have developed a world where the women want to abort their children, where the women are incentivized not to get married, where the men are convinced that they should never approach women, that families are bad, that gay marriage is better than straight marriage. You should be more excited and open about that you should castrate your children, that you should get a career before doing anything else, etc., 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 a million more etceteras. Essentially, they're not having children. And what do you do if you don't have children? How do you increase your voters if you don't have children? Well, you open the borders and you pour in illegals to vote for you. So that's your 2-point answer why the Dems started doing this. I think it's actually very obvious. It's really, really obvious. If you think about it for like a second. Now, there's another illegal immigrant situation that I wanted to mention here, because it's not just rioters that's an issue. Here's a dash cam video. You'll tell me if you notice anything.
Now take a look. This is exclusive dash cam video that is now the subject of several law enforcement investigations. Shows the moment a red semi-truck plowed into a number of vehicles on the westbound 10 freeway in Ontario just after 1 p.m. yesterday. This
is a nightmare. This is an actual nightmare. Now, the moment I saw this video, I was like, Indian. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just recognizing patterns, okay? All right, listen. I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just saying. So anyway, how did this person get here? How did this happen? So I did a couple of digging before I said anything publicly, because obviously I don't want to sound racist, especially because the person editing this video is an Indian fellow, and he's a very nice man. But he's probably not a good driver. So anyway, this is a tragic situation that ended up getting 3 people killed. 3 people were killed in a suspected drunk driving crash in California. An illegal Indian named Jashanpreet Singh. Now, again, this happened in Ontario, I'm pretty sure, but I'm pretty sure that the criminal, the illegal alien, was let into the country and given a driver's license in California. Another one of those Gavin Newsom situations, it seems. Like, look at this, man. Truck driver who killed 3 people in California crash and a suspected DUI has been identified as Jaspreet Singh. He got a driver's license in Newsom's, California. What a nightmare, dude. Totally preventable. Totally preventable. Unbelievable that we need to live like this. It's insane. Now, like, imagine you break into a country illegally. Not only do you not speak the language, okay? Because a lot of these people that end up driving here, they don't speak the language. So they don't speak the language. They don't necessarily know how to drive these vehicles. And they're just given licenses and not told rules. And they just tell them to go. And it's insane. It's absolutely insane. What a nightmare. So this is a crash in Ontario, but the person that actually got this car, authorities have identified Jashanpreet Singh as the driver involved in the deadly crash in Ontario. Oh, it's Ontario, California. Oh, never mind. I thought it was Ontario, Canada. I'm just a retard. Singh, an undocumented immigrant from India, was reportedly under the influence when the accident occurred, which killed 3 people and injured at least 4 others. I think that if someone kills people while they're driving under the influence, they should be considered... It should be murder. Like, it should be considered murder. What a nightmare. He's now facing charges of vehicular manslaughter and driving under the influence of drugs. Dude, completely unacceptable. Completely and utterly unacceptable. Oh my God. 3 dead, several injured. 21-year-old criminal alien. Unbelievable. And for the record, he was released by the Biden administration in 2022. Kind of insane. Caution, driver was given a license by Gavin Newsom. Pretty weird how that keeps happening. ABC News obtained a photo of the semi-truck driver arrested after a deadly chain reaction crash in Ontario, left 3 dead, at least 4 others injured. Law enforcement source confirmed he was in the U.S. illegally. An Indian national who entered the country in 2022. It's insane that we need to live like this. It is absolutely insane that we need to live like this. It's truly a nightmare and a tragedy. And it happens way too often. Way too often. These people are unironic, flooding in. They've been released constantly. They're giving driver's license. And for the record, if you have a driver's license, that means you can vote on everything. Because even in places where you do need some sort of ID, you just show them the driver's license and you vote. So these people are all voting. They're illegally, all right? They're here illegally. They're voting illegally. And it's just infinite cringe. Unbelievable, infinite cringe that we need to live like this, because we don't. And now again, I'm just saying, for your daily dose of pattern recognition and racism, dude, what is going on, man? Why are there's so many Indian drivers that are here illegally, that are crashing illegally? Why is this happening? What is going on? What is happening, guys? Get them all out, every single one. If you're illegal in the country, get them out. Get them out, bro. It's an epidemic. It really is. Every single illegal needs to go. They need to go. They're taking our tax benefits and they're killing us. They're literally killing us. Anyway, Nick Shirley was on the streets of New York looking into what's going on. And let's see what we got.
We got this thing here in cars.
They're fat f***ing Nazis. They're abducting people from their homes and their schools and their jobs.
Yawn. Yawn. Don't care.
They're Nazis. They're abducting people from their homes.
Yawn. Yawn. Holy. No, this one's perfect. This is everything I've ever wanted. Yeah. All right. So on today's episode of Judging Books by Their Cover, I would like to introduce you to our newest character. Introducing Goth Bitch of the Day. The Goth Bitch of the Day. All right. So we got one piercing here. All right, we got the septum piercing here. All right, we got whatever is going on here, multiple piercings. We got the, as you can see, the dark eyeliner on the bottom of the eyes as well. That's pretty diabolical. What the fuck is this bangs shit doing? Are you wearing a bandana on top of all of that? Ain't no fucking way. Black, like ascot thing on a black coat. What is happening? What is going? This is a red flag. This is a red flag. All right, sirens blaring, red flag. All right, this is a 8 out of 10 threat. 8 out of 10 threat level based on my purely the choker, the black choker on the black everything. Yeah, no, that's diabolical. Squire, my flamethrower, Squire. Anyway, moving on.
And their schools and their jobs.
For the record, no one's getting abducted by anything. It's only illegal aliens that are breaking into the country that are getting deported based as fuck. And these people are overwhelmingly empathetic to the wrong people. These people all suck. They all suck, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. There is a brainwashed population of troglodytes that are running amok in our country, man.
Here in New York City, an ICE raid or an HSI raid just took place here in New York City on Canal Street. These streets are typically filled with counterfeit scammers. However, ICE or the HSI just came through here and raided and took some of the people away.
Not enough. All of them. Get every single one, every illegal out of the country. It's that simple.
And just a few days ago, a popular citizen journalist by the name of Savannah Hernandez came through here, showed what's been happening. I myself have even documented this once, as I was once attacked and my cameraman was punched by one of these illegal migrants that was selling goods illegally.
Yeah, we need to do something about this. It's every single major city in every single country in the Western world that you have these counterfeit scammers selling shit illegally on the street, putting shit everywhere, pooping on the road, doing all their cringe. Nux, this makes you sound racist. I don't care if I sound racist because I'm right. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude here or anything, but you can't call me wrong. You can call me racist. You just can't call me a liar. These people are ruining our cities, all right? These cities are not safe, especially since COVID, by the way, because I lived in New York for 3 years, all right? Since COVID, New York became an absolute hellhole. The migration opened up. The Biden administration poured in illegals. This place is not livable anymore. It's not livable. Homeless people everywhere. People that are scamming and selling things and pushing you around. Again, I don't care if this sounds racist. They all need to leave. All of them. And I don't care about the leftoids crying and screaming no kings with their delusional rally that on fighting for a cause that doesn't exist. I don't care. You are the minority. You're loud as fuck, but you are the minority, and these people all have to go. All right? National Guard, I don't care. No, that sounds like fascism. Fascism is when you basically uphold the basic rule of law. No, sorry. That actually sounds based.
And I just caught a phone call from somebody and said, you need to go run over to Canal in Chinatown to see what is taking place. And this is the aftermath of this ICE raid.
All right, so I showed you the ICE raid with all the people that they took
place here in Canal Street in New York City. They came in, you got HSI. Looks like you might have ICE out here. And they have taken somebody. It looks like we got a whole group of protesters that just appeared out of nowhere.
Those people are all retarded. They're all losing their mind. They're yelling, they're screaming. Like, they're literally deporting illegals, and the media is manipulating them into thinking this is fine. Like, the media is manipulating them into thinking that this is like an actual fascist dictatorship takeover. It's insane how easily manipulated the actual population could be, you know? Like, this is like it's a real telling moment. Like, groupthink is destructive. Like, I remember COVID, when everyone was like, you know, locking themselves at home and, you know, injecting with whatever the government told you to inject and, you know, wearing masks and, you know, not going outside, not seeing your family, stuff like that. Like, I remember that. I remember thinking, like, wow, people are, like, easy to control when they're scared. But this is a whole other level. Because during COVID, the reality is no one knew the truth for a long time. People had different conspiracies, but no one knew the actual truth. Here, the actual truth is readily available. Readily available. Super available. Like, they broke into the country illegally and they should leave. It's like, incredibly obvious. But if you listen to the media, you can be manipulated. They're gonna come for you next. It's fascism. It's Nazism. And they're scared.
We got people hitting cars. We got this lady hitting cars.
I don't know, man. I feel like you hit a car, you should pay for it. That's right. You should pay. You should be caught, arrested, forced to pay out of pocket for the scratch you made. I don't care if it's only $100. I don't care if it's $20. You grab him, you pull his ass into jail, and you make him pay the $20. And you know what? Maybe next time they won't do it.
Here we go. What the? They just raided Canal Street, and now you have a whole mob of people taking over the...
It's incredible. Every single one of them looks exactly how you would expect. Every single one, like without exception, bro. They all look exactly how you would expect them to look like. All of them, bro. This is crazy. This is bro, dude. All of them. Every single one. These are the people that are calling you a fascist, by the way. These guys.
Street, yeah, federal agents right here, HSI. There's a whole lot of illegal activity that takes...
Like, dude, you can't even make this up, bro. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Place on Canal Street, so now everyone's pissed off. Now these federal agents are just walking down the street all by themselves. There's no car or anything. What do you think about what's going on here?
Dude, they're getting mobbed. There was just like probably like 50 to 100 people that surrounded the cars and were banging on it.
Every single one should go to jail. Every single one should go to jail. We have to stop being tolerant. Tolerance is not a virtue. Tolerance is weakness. I'm sorry. We have to stop. We have to stop. We have to stop being tolerant to this. It's not acceptable. But they're brainwashed. I don't care. They have free will. You know who gave it to them? God. God gave them free will, and we should judge them based on how they utilize that free will that they are given. Tolerance is exploited. Intolerance is a virtue. Intolerance is a virtue. Aliens hate mace.
It's getting chaos. The agents are freaking out and pushing people out of the way. They're trying to...
There's no car. There's no cop cars here. There's no federal cars.
There's no cars. They're all on their own. Everyone's going fucking haywire.
Call it natural selection. Every single one of them needs to be immediately assholed into prison. Every single one. They will use your freedoms against you, and they will destroy you from the inside. I can't stand it, man. We got to get these people learning their lessons. They shouldn't be comfortable doing this. Like, why do we have laws? Why do we have... You're not canon. Like, actual NPCs wandering the streets like zombies from The Walking Dead.
Look, I can't even believe what I'm seeing right now. The feds are literally all on their own right now. What do you think about what's going on here in Canal Street? New York City, what do you think about this? How do you feel about ICE coming in? Feds coming in? Any response?
He's not answering.
Just keep yelling at the feds?
Got some fire. I don't think so. It's some violence.
You got this
Bro, these people are psychos.
lady yelling at this man. And there's no
Like,
fed.
and the fact that these people are villainized, like, they're actually villainized, dude. They're villainized by the media. They're villainized by everyone. Like, obviously, the people, these psychopaths, are going to come around there and harass them, obviously. Like, dude, you have this guy in the crowd. Really? You're here to take your moral lessons from this guy? Really? What the fuck is this? What are you even looking at? What are you talking about? So, you know, like, it's crazy. It's insane.
Cars to be seen right now.
I mean, look, you know my opinion. I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it plainly just so that this could be included in a video. All right? Let me make this clear. I believe that every single human being wants to connect to something greater than themselves. They do. Some people do it through spirituality. Some people do it through cults. Some people are just completely retarded. Now, I don't think these people are paid protesters, for the record. I think these people are empty. These people are people that have nothing in their lives. They have no God to pray to. They have no family to go home to. And these are people that feel the need to connect and give in the most perverted way possible, manipulated by the media, by demons, and quite frankly, by their complete and utter hopeless depression. They are useless retards being manipulated. I pray that they find God.
What raids did you guys do? Back up. Okay. You literally have all of these protesters now. They're getting surrounded. And there's no federal vehicles anywhere right now. We're right here outside the federal court. Now everyone's chanting, shame, shame.
Bro, dude, these people are crazy. You know, she just unlatches her jaw like the freaking Titans from Attack on Titan. Like these are psychos. These are insane people. These are crazos, bro. Dude.
Come on, what are you scared about? What the
What are you scared about? He's just trying to live, man.
f*** are you scared about?
Now we do have one vehicle. They have feds and they got the guns. They got.
Oh, look, it's a Palestine. It's a Palestine guy. It's a Palestine dude. Great. I'm glad that their morals and ethics are so properly aligned, that they figured out exactly the thing that they need to care about. They care about the current thing, guys. They care about the current thing. Can't you tell how much current thing they care about?
The snipers, rifles. Looks like they have one
Oh shit, snipers.
vehicle. Has a pepper gun right here. Feds are trying to move down the street.
Dude, this is literally obstruction of justice. They should get arrested. I am honestly, as ballsy as the administration is with actually doing these raids and arresting people, they're not ballsy enough.
Yeah, people trying to block off the streets.
Like, these people need to be physically moved out of the way. Physically removed and thrown in a hole. Oh my God.
Making an arrest right here. Making an arrest right here.
Good.
They have one man underneath arrest right here.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go.
Not enough. Not enough.
Support your local ice raids.
Dude.
Got it out.
Oh my God. What even is this? What is this situation? What is this entire situation, guys? Like, this is crazy, bro. These guys suck professionally. These are like professional losers.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. We have this arrest going on right here. This is just absolute madness.
He didn't do anything. All right, well, the good news is he's going to be getting due process. I hear you guys really like due process.
Support your local ice raid.
What makes you so passionate about this right now?
Get the f*** out of my face!
Why?
Yep, didn't do nothing.
They're fat f***ing Nazis. They're abducting people from their homes and their schools and their jobs, and they know what they're doing is wrong, and they don't give a shit because they're heartless monsters.
Yep, that lady never went to church, or at least, and doesn't have a relationship with her father.
The people are upset. Look at it. You have feds coming through here. They got rifles. Yes, sir. I got you. I got you. They have pepper ball guns right here as well. Now they're trying to go inside of the federal court building. Right there is the federal court building. Wow. This lady just pushed the wrist. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh.
Get him out! Get him out! Law and order! Law and order, baby!
Now they have just arrested the girl who I just barely interviewed.
Yo! No! No! They arrested the girl that was just screaming and yelling like a retard. No!
She's underneath arrest right now.
Bro, I cannot believe it! They got her! They got her! No! Well, ladies and gentlemen, threat level is being officially lowered. We one down. All right, threat level decreased. That's crazy.
Who's here? Streets of New York City. Wow.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. This is chaos. This is chaos. The fact that the police can't do their job and actually arrest literal drug traffickers is actually insane.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like, do we not realize how crazy this is? Like, do we realize how actually insane this is? The fact that that this is being done is absolutely evil. Like, absolutely evil.
Now people are chanting ICE out of New York. How do you feel about these ICE raids taking place here in New York City?
They can go f themselves. I am a grandchild and the daughter of an immigrant. I don't
Are they legal?
They would take me away if they could.
They literally wouldn't, because you are American. So they actually wouldn't do that. This pathetic bitch crying because the media manipulated her into thinking this. Like, dude, do you realize not a single person has been deported? Not a single person that was deported was legally in the United States. They haven't deported one legal person in the country. Not one! Like, these people suck, man. Like, you are all manipulated completely. You are pathetic. It's unbelievable. Think for yourself. Dude, she needs a husband. She needs a husband, man. I don't know if the husband needs her, but she needs a husband. ASAP, she needs a husband. This is sad as fuck. This is pathetic.
Are you legal here?
Yeah, man.
Why do you have to worry?
It's not about me. I'm not worried about me at all.
She literally just said a second ago that she was worried about getting deported.
I'm worried about all my brothers and sisters here who are trying to be legal, who are trying to do
But what if they're not? But they're not. What do you mean trying? They're here not legal. They're not trying.
their jobs. We're trying to work for a better life. This is not f***ing
Better life? By what? By stealing my taxpayer dollars that should be going to Americans?
okay.
What do you mean try to be legal? You're either legal or you're not legal. All right, dude. Dude, we won't be real. This one's even better. This is honestly, the collage is improving in real time. That's right. That's right. We got the double whammo. Yes, yes.
Now you have NYPD right here defending the federal building.
I am a citizen. Cry more. Cry more. I'm sure she has a really sad day, and I should feel empathy for her, but I don't. Because she's retarded. I can't do it. I can't do it, man.
The feds just went in.
No consistency of thought, no logic, pure emotion. That is literally all of these people.
NYPD has stepped up. All the feds are inside. Now they've all entered into the federal building. Now you have all the protesters right here, and NYPD is right here.
Yeah, that's right, you're shaking. You gotta look at me.
I've seen you yelling at the feds. How do you feel about this?
Man, what? Come on, man. We on that. Sorry about my language.
Yeah, what do you mean by you're on there?
We get, bro, this the wrong place for that. We're just the wrong place for that.
This is the wrong place for that. Dude, this is crazy. This is the wrong place to arrest criminals. Wow. You know what, honestly, I would respect them just arresting all of them and then sorting out who deserved what later. Then looking at the footage and figuring out exactly, figuring out what's going. That's my opinion.
You're ugly as too.
Now we got this guy yelling right at the police. Everyone's just yelling shame.
Hey, bro. That's right. Don't look at me anymore.
Don't look at me anymore.
Shame!
For the record, if someone spits on you, I think that that's a biohazard because there is a high chance of these people having AIDS. So I think if a piece of spit hits a police officer, they should immediately get arrested for attempted murder. Now, that was a joke. Before people say that I'm being completely serious. No, it wasn't a joke. I take it back. That's a bioweapon. That's assault. Get him out. Get him out. Attempted murder. That's right. That's right. The gaytheists and the trans-tifa people, they spit on you. Nah, dude, that's a bioweapon.
I'm sorry. You must be real afraid right now. I'd be afraid too.
Now we got these protesters going after.
Lunatic liberals.
I'm sorry. You're calling these people lunatic liberals now?
Yeah, the lunatic liberals here. I mean, look at these people. They don't even know what they're arguing for.
You get one random dude, and he's like, yeah, these people are crazy. That's all it took. All it took was a penis to figure that shit out immediately.
It's really a shame. Most people aren't educated. Most people don't know how law enforcement functions work in this country. You know, it's a dear shame. If half these people knew what, you know, our laws are of this country and how law enforcement acts and how they're going about this, they wouldn't be this mad.
I think that the Democrat establishment that promotes this stuff needs to get arrested too. Yeah, that's the other hot take for the day. The Democrats that are out there saying fight to protect your neighbors and stuff, nah, they need to go to jail too. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so tired, man. I'm so like fatigued over this shit. Like really, like they say that Trump is is divisive in the government. Dude, Trump isn't divisive. It's these people that radicalized all these motherfuckers to yell and scream at people in the streets. Like this guy, all right. It may not seem like that on the internet, but this guy's the majority. This guy is the majority of people in the country because Trump won the majority vote.
I think it's an education problem. You know,
right now we have 4 protesters. 3 of them have masks on. They're just yelling at the police.
Yeah, it's unexplainable to me. I don't understand it. You know.
Do you think this is a left and right issue, or do you think it's just a law and order issue?
I think it's a law and order issue. I think people don't respect the laws of this country, and this is the outcome of that.
I feel like the left and right issue and the law and order issue actually come very hand in hand, to be honest. I think that it's basically the same thing. I think people aren't willing to realize that the overlap between the right-left issue versus the law and order issue. Because the left is the side that's anti-law and order. They're the ones that open the border. They're the ones that say fight against ICE officers. They're the ones that are releasing prisoners. So I think it's actually pretty realistic to look at it from that perspective.
It's unfortunate. You know, we should support our law enforcement.
It's not unfortunate. It's evil. There's a difference. Unfortunate is when something bad happens by accident. Evil is when something bad happens on purpose. And I think that's what we're actually looking at right here. I think it's actually dedicated and directed evil.
Everything that they do for us on a daily basis.
Wow, this guy's an alt-right fascist for saying that police should arrest criminals.
Yeah.
Why do you call him a bootlicker?
Because you give a way more of a about the cops than you give about the people. Fuck you, bro.
See, my point proven. Uneducated, they're just angry. It's pure emotion, zero logic from here.
True.
Don't know what they're arguing about.
I mean, to be fair, they're probably in college, so college probably told them not to think and to use their penis and emotion.
They have no idea.
What dude just calmly like, see that? This is a classic example of the emotional twat character. This is someone that clearly evolved in a college environment. He probably has student loan debts because he took a degree in underwater chicken tickling and lesbian tap dance theory. And now that he has all of these like unbelievable student loan debts, he's actually blaming the government for his decisions. He seems like the kind of guy that'll just be like, yo, I have a degree in tap dance and I can't get a job, and I don't really understand why, when I literally have so much empathy for lesbians that scissor each other. So I have respect and empathy. So why is it that people that are billionaires that work for a living, why aren't they actually paying me money? All right, personally, I think that deporting people that break into the country legally is a bad thing, but if you support the democratically elected president of the United States, you're a Nazi and you should get killed.
What are you guys arguing about with the police officers right now?
Bro, if the cops were here, I would beat your ass right now.
Really?
Jesus Christ.
Threat?
See, that's a crime. See, that you know, if I was you'd be arrested, you know, but it's okay. I mean, that's, you know, it is what it is.
Dude, this guy's based.
How do you feel about the feds coming through here in New York City today?
Yeah, Isaiah 5:20. Woe is to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness. And that's really what we're watching. We're watching a complete inverse here. And in my opinion, and I'm not trying to be rude, I think these people are worshiping the wrong thing. They're looking so desperately for God to worship, and they can't find him. So they end up worshiping the other side.
It's a little overwhelming. As you can see, people are not excited about this, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think they should deport people, especially on Canal Street, where they are selling counterfeit goods illegally on the streets?
Bro, you know I got no comment on that. I can't comment on that, you know what I'm saying? People got to make a living somehow. I don't know. I will say this. America was built on immigrants' backs.
Yawn! Yawn! This is so retarded. No, it wasn't! It was built by settlers, not by immigrants. There's a difference.
You know what I'm saying? I will say that. You know what I'm saying?
I think the raid took place today on Canal Street. There's some viral videos that took place there just a few days ago, and then it's been known that that's a place where they do sell counterfeit goods, and it seems like the majority are from Africa, and they are undocumented illegal migrants.
Why would you say they're from Africa? I mean, these are clearly just relatively tanned white people.
Are those the ones that they locked up?
Yeah, that's who they arrested today.
Oh man, yeah. I hate to see anybody go to jail, but you know.
And who were the people
I don't hate to see anybody go to jail. Not me.
that went to jail?
I don't know. I think jail, like, one thing I and Zohran Mamdani have in common is both of us are not a big fan of jails. Because the issue with jails are, a woke judge will just let you out. All right, so we have similar issues. You see, I think public caning would actually be much more effective very often. Like, I think public caning would be more effective than jail sometimes. And prisons, too. Like, if you think about it, like, here we are, you put someone in a prison, and he's sitting there in the prison, and you're funding him, and you're feeding him, and your taxpayer dollars are funding these prisons, but, like, if you cane him publicly, right? Like, he's not gonna do that again. He's not gonna do it again. You know, like, I'm not trying to be rude here, but, like, I'm just trying to be realistic. You know? So, like, again, I'm not a big fan of jails either, because I feel like there are alternatives that are more effective.
Well, one of the guys was actually a person who had been featured on this channel before, and he attacked me and my cameraman as we asked him what he was selling, as he was selling stuff illegally on the streets of Canal Street.
No way they got this guy!
Don't do no fucking camera.
Hey.
Fucking pushing.
Hey.
Wow, this white guy is really angry.
Hey.
Out of here with that.
He and his gang.
I mean, this ethnically ambiguous, probably white supremacist male is very, very angry.
Then jumped us, and one of the men even punched my cameraman. Hey.
I will smash this.
Hey.
God, look at all these white supremacist Nazis.
Hey.
Don't worry, this is not counted as political violence because it's not political. They're just violent, brought in by leftists. But this isn't political violence, right? That's why it's not both sides. Because you see, the left doesn't actually want this violence to happen. They just literally want to import the criminals to do the violence, but they're not going to actually tell them to do the violence.
Now that man is arrested, and he most likely will be deported back to his home country.
Bye.
What's your take on the raids going through here today?
I don't know, honestly. They doing too much, respectfully. Everybody trying to make $1. I understand it might be illegal or whatever, but at the end of the day, people trying to make a living.
This is such a bullshit, like, cringe-ass, liberal fucking take. And if I rob you, everyone's just trying to make $1. It's not easy in today's economy. You know what makes the economy harder? It makes the economy a lot harder when you have illegals selling counterfeit shit. It makes the economy a lot harder when you have illegals renting out apartments. It makes the economy a lot harder when you have illegals robbing people and vandalizing shit. Like, this is such a random cringe, like, philosophy ever. All right? Like, it's so unbelievably pathetic and illogical and anti-American.
And y'all coming out of nowhere.
This is one of the first ICE raids.
Yeah, if you're a police officer, you should announce where you are going before you arrest people. They didn't do nothing. They were just trying to make $1.
That's taking place here, HSI raid, whatever you want to call it. How do you feel about them coming to the city, the feds?
I don't know. It's terrifying. It's horrible and terrifying, honestly.
And what
why?
Terrifies you as a white American citizen here?
It's for my other New Yorkers. Like, we gotta worry about everyone in the city, and this is a.
We need to have empathy for the intolerant. We need to have empathy for the criminals. That's right, because even though empathy for the evil is cruelty to the innocent, but that's what we get every single time. That's right. We don't care. We need to have empathy for the criminals. We need to have empathy for the people that are ruining our country. We need to have empathy for all these people. Yeah, this is someone that's not married with children, probably, because if so, she would maybe not be super happy about this.
City of immigrants, and they belong here just as much.
They do not. They're not legal. They do not belong here.
Just as I do, if not more, honestly.
All right, so deport her. If not more! Suicidal empathy to the extreme, if not more. That's right, baby. That is completely correct. Yup. The guy from Nigeria that broke into the country that's selling counterfeit shit and drug trafficking on the street in New York is more belonging than you, a dirty white woman who's here because obviously you're living on stolen land. Unlike them.
This why we're f***ed up. This why we mad.
Can see you're
this why we mad.
Upset about what's going on.
Very upset. I went to all these protests, man. I've done so much.
He's trying to take the microphone.
Just to stop this?
He did not let go of the microphone. Oh, that didn't work.
And they sit here and guard them. That is
He's like, I went to the protest and the police didn't decide to all kill themselves. That's crazy.
why I'm mad. I'm not trying to say, you know, f that guy in particular. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to say we gotta end this shit now.
This guy sucks, bro.
This
yeah, man, groovy. Anyway, what the hell is this? What are we doing here? What are we doing, man? Like what? Like I respect different cultures, but sir, you look like a tree. Bro, your pubic hair is a little like what is this? This looks like a nightmare penis. Like that's crazy.
Gonna keep rolling. This is a fucking snowball and it's gonna keep getting bigger.
Yeah? What rhymes with bigger? Bet you didn't see that one coming, hairball.
When do you stop? When do you say no?
It's when all the illegals are out. Until every single illegal immigrant is out, that's when we stop. All right? Every single illegal. If you're illegal, whatever. If you're illegal, out. That's where we at. And then after all the illegals are out, that's when we're going to start denaturalizing the communists. Yeah, that's right. If you're actually anti-American and you want the downfall of the West, even if you are legal, we're going to start denaturalizing you and removing your citizenships. Then it's going to be free reign to get rid of all of you. That's right. If you're anti-American, if you're pro-communism, if you're a radical Islamist or some shit, if you are anti-American, anti-West, if you participate in these protests and riots, we're going to take your rights away and throw you away. Yeah, you're going to be gone. Is that what you wanted me to say? Is that what you wanted me to say? Is that what you wanted me to say? Does that trigger you? Because obviously that trigger is what I meant. That rhymes with bigger, obviously.
Yeah, so you're talking to NYPD right now. So
I'm
you're saying,
talking to NYPD.
telling them when do they stop protecting the feds?
Yes. When do they stop protecting Border Patrol? When do they stop protecting ICE? These people
Stop protecting people that are trying to do their jobs to make the country better.
are snatching legal citizens. We've seen this happen. This is not a precedent that has not been.
No, they're not snatching legal citizens. They're arresting legal citizens who are committing crimes. This is not true, sir. Also, you should invest in a bra.
Said, you know, we keep seeing these rights get fucking vanished.
He literally just called it riots.
Are
Or
just
did he say rights?
wiped clean. Does
Yeah,
it
what rights are wiped clean?
matter to you guys? Do you guys give a fuck about anything? We don't want to be here to piss you as an individual off. We are here to show you that this is not right. This is why you're facing resistance.
Does it concern you?
What's not right? He literally didn't explain anything.
Just because you are born and raised New Yorker and you're worried
No,
about?
I'm from LA.
Okay, from LA. And
I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
And like, I hate that my people are just being taken.
Well, I mean, only if they're illegal. And it's interesting that you call them your people, not, you know, Americans.
Legal or not. Yeah. I'm a firm believer that
legal or not,
no human is illegal.
I'm a firm believer in completely irrelevant gobbledygook liberal slop. That's right. I believe in this thing that makes absolutely no sense. No people are illegal. That's right. I think that any person that says no people are illegal forfeit private ownership rights and someone should break into their house and sleep on their couch. That's my opinion. My opinion is anyone that says no people are illegal, someone should break into their house and sleep on their couch. I'm not inciting violence or inciting vandalism or anything, but I think that's important. All right? And if they try to kick you out, you should say no people are illegal and see what happens.
It's just humanity. Nobody deserves to be snatched up by somebody in a mask and taken to God knows where.
All right, so if there was no mask, you'd be fine with it?
That's not right.
Specifically the things that took place on Canal Street, where they do sell counterfeit goods illegally on the streets. They don't pay taxes. Do you think they should go after people that
But don't worry, because they get our tax dollars.
Do that.
They should be prosecuted in our federal state court, not in ICE facilities, not deported. You want justice and order, do it through legal processes.
This is the legal process. They broke into the country illegally. Deporting them is legal. That is the legal process. None of these people know that because they listen to like their retard YouTuber on Twitter. All right? They don't actually understand anything. They should go to federal state court, which doesn't exist. And we should be paying for it with our taxpayers. Not me. I don't pay taxes. Obviously, I'm a college student. I'm in debt. I have a degree in gay butt sex, and I personally don't actually pay taxes.
In America.
Yeah,
is that
so
fair?
Now if they arrest them and they
No. They're not legal here. They should be removed. Period. It's really that simple.
Through the legal process, do you support that?
I mean, I'll fight that too, but it's...
Yep.
less despicable than what these guys are doing, all these f***ing cops.
These people suck, man. Anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on now, all right? So you got people that are completely retarded protesting for things that are completely retarded and trying to run defense for Rapist, pedophile, criminal, counterfeiter, wife beaters. That's right. The left, the Democrats. Pro-feminism and pro-wife beating. It's a weird combo, but it works because they're retarded lobotomites. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed. I did. Definitely subscribe for more on-the-ground reporting. I cover it the way it's said, and I actually say the things that are on my mind. Nick Shirley's a journalist, so he doesn't actually like give his own opinions and stuff in videos. I am a retard, so I do give my own opinions in videos. And my opinion is all these guys, jail, deported. You're illegal? Bye. You're fighting law enforcement? Bye. You're inciting violence? Bye. I'm a really simple guy. A really simple guy. Appreciate you a lot. Bye. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.